Fame Wino and Diggity Dean Dane Sampson joined together for some chit chat and culture on the Blind View podcast series brought to you by the Interview Podcast 513 and sponsored by Spin Bin Magazine. Is it an interview? Is it a podcast? Is it something in between? It's just two fellas talk about their dreams. A little bit of bickering. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. We recorded as it goes, and here it is.
Right.
Yeah, we're not going to hair shame me today. Hey, y'all, this is Diggity Dean Dane Sampson. This is the Blind View podcast series with my co-host, Fame Wino.
Good evening.
First of all, I want to start off by saying congratulations to the grand opening of your store. What is the name of your store again?
It is The Garden.
The Garden.
The Garden.
Yeah, nice, man. You had a successful opening, I heard.
Yep, it was crazy.
It was crazy. Well, elaborate a little, my friend.
It was just it's nice to see a dispo in a
Suburban
nicer area, like a suburban area, and just see the outcome of people coming out to that. Just seeing, people in an area where it used to be like you used to be afraid to pull your car over and smoke a joint on the side or hop out to the park. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so like to be out there and just see these people that come from these same areas just coming in and just smiles and it's just so intrigued and it's the science of marijuana has taken leaps and bounds, and so it's like a thing, man. You get to just explain to them and break things down for them, how it can help them in so many ways, and it's dope, bro. It's just good to see it finally happening in a conservative place like Ohio.
Yeah, absolutely. And you are a Sycamore alum, correct?
Correct. And I got my first ever weed ticket in the neighborhood right behind my dispensary. So
wow, full circle moment.
It's personal
follow up, and I don't know how. I asked Ian. Well, you know what? I'm just going to shoot it. Do you think now that Fetty Wap is out, it's your year?
Yep.
I do too. I do.
Yep.
I hope that 1738 eliminates 6-7 because I'm tired of hearing it.
Absolutely. Let's just all band together and just go back to just screaming 1738 randomly.
Yeah. So fantastic. Sorry, I just had to get a little good old fashioned dig. But so last week you picked the first topic first. Actually, you know what? I want to talk a little bit. I've been really trying not to like brag, I guess, online because that's not my style. So I've been calling a lot of my close personal friends like you and Bobby and DJ already, of course Ian, to talk about it. But I want to talk a little bit. I think I'm having the best start to a year that I've had in like a decade. The first month wise, I mean, the first week, the first single I ever released those days, featuring Slick Bezo and Nash, got picked up for the No Skips mixtape, brought together by Lady A, The Doe, and The Pressure Session, and I made it on a billboard. I lived in Ohio for 38 years and never made it on a billboard. I moved away for 2 months and made it. And I hope all those people that were mad at me got to see it. Fuck you still. You know what I'm saying? I got that.
Yeah.
We landed a big client with Dynamic Health and Wellness, and they agreed to sponsor an event I'm trying to do at Ari Olds Park down here in Florida, Oldsmar, Florida. Cover all costs. So we submitted those forms today. Yeah, dude, shit's good. Shit's real good. I've already made more money this year. It's January 21st. Media music money, let me specify, than I did in the entire year I was home last year.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
Just like that. It's not crazy though. It's not. You're in a much larger market. And and it's just like you say, I don't know, in Florida, you're more apt to run into somebody who is completely juiced to hear your brand new idea. Absolutely. And what you have going on versus Ohio.
I think it's the vitamin D in the sun,
It is. Nah, man, that shit's serious. Like people like take it for a joke, and it's not. It's like you live in a place that has predominantly good weather. You're bound to have predominantly better days. It's just what it is, bro.
100%. Like it's 72 degrees today.
You feel me? And it's about to be a fucking snowstorm up here this weekend. So it's like,
Yeah, I am not gonna lie. I do not miss that at all. I do not.
Man.
I understand why people become snowbirds. But I'm gonna jump into my first topic here. You know, I just been writing random thoughts. I want to start off with what the fuck was that from Max B? Fuck your butt.
oh man, Max B, listen,
Grab
bro.
the Vaseline and fuck your butt, dude. You just did
For the
16 years.
You just did 16 years. I don't know why that, but this is my thing though, bro. We have kind of seen that a lot of these people that they built this giant lore of over these years have come out and have been lame and
That's
corny
fuck.
and have not been able to give us what they were so hyped up to be giving us. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I just look at it like that's why we got to stop over idolizing people who go to jail.
Yeah.
If you got caught and went to jail, that means you're dumb. That means you fucked up somewhere. But for some reason, we just love the people that fuck up and go to jail. And it's like, no. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, though,
What did he even go to prison for, by the way? Do you know?
nope. I don't know. I'm not a big Max B enthusiast. I just heard that he's the waviest, the wave guy. That's cool. You know what I mean? I think that, like, he gonna have fans who gonna rock with what he got going. He got, you know, French Montana, whoever's behind French, they're gonna rock with whatever he's doing. But he's been gone for 16 years, dog. He needs at least a year or two to reacclimate himself with the world and then to figure out, okay, what's the Sonics of today? The Sonics of when he was here don't work no more.
No.
It just
that
doesn't.
shit is terrible.
It just doesn't work anymore. It's not even like, you know, to say that he's terrible, because what he does worked for him to get him the notoriety and praise that got him now. But at the end of the day, 2026, dog, we it's a whole different world now. We don't know what, I mean, truthfully though, we're in a time where I don't know what the fuck is hot and what's
It
not
kind
these
of
days.
reminds me of like the when everybody switched from like baggy jeans and shit like that to like skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans,
And
yeah.
all the dudes that was getting out there that just did like a decade or two and was super confused. Like, why y'all all so gay now?
Showing up to the party in 2XL jumpsuits, like
And a fucking Pele jacket and shit.
everybody else got fucking mohawks and skinny jeans on. It's just like, what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit happens, bro, when you gone for so long. But nah, I also do want to say, I think Max B is smart enough to know. I think he's trolling. And I think he's trolling because if Max B because Max B was never known as like a big, like, you know, like a punchline rapper where it's like he could get out and say some really cool shit. And like, oh my God. He is a wavy rapper. He's doing this, I believe, on purpose. He knows he's trending. He knows how to trend.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on. If you ask me.
And until then, grab some like Vaseline and fuck your butt.
That shit is
Right off their Diddy and shit, they're like, oh man, God. Speaking of skinny jeans, dude, I'm not gonna lie, maybe this is just a white guy problem, but I don't think it is. You ever had jeans are too tight and you have a bad dick day? You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That happens. That's a man thing.
Yeah, it's a
a guy
man thing. Yeah, you know, like sometimes you love that big beautiful print, sometimes you just got a little button.
Or when you got the too tight of jeans on and it's making your boxers ride up and you got you fixing your boxers all fucking day.
And now you look like you're just playing with yourself.
You look like
all
you
day.
playing with yourself, like you digging in your ass. You really trying to just fix your fucking boxers. Like, yeah,
you know what I mean? Women really figured it out with those thongs. I just don't think they care. You know what I mean? They're just like, this pussy will eat anything.
Some bitches, some women don't even like thongs for real. It's more like an aesthetic thing for most of them. Some of them like it. Them probably your natural whores. But like, I just remember a lot of women I dated, like, they don't even like thongs for real. It's more of like a thing. They wear them bitches to either hit the pool or the beach, or they wear them to look good for us men, you know?
Yeah, and then call you perverted for looking. Thank God for sunglasses.
For looking. Oh, yeah.
Well, baby, your whole labia's out, okay? I'm sorry. It's hard
You
to
feel me?
look away.
It's hanging to the left, baby. I can see it.
Yeah. I'm a more of a right to the right guy, but myself, but So what's on your man? I know you wanted to talk about Greenland and the possible annexation of Greenland. Did you see?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Dude, Donald Trump is such a troll, though. Did you see the fucking AI graphic that he made of him taking over Greenland? Like, was just like a backpack and like posting it at 1:30 in the morning.
I've kind of pulled myself back from looking at the social, because I'm not gonna lie, shit makes me sick. I'm gonna be honest with you, like the White House and the Department of Homeland Security Twitter pages using old Nazi rhetoric and using old quotes from Nazi songs and shit, and people just not batting an eye at it. Like, it's starting to become a thing, because this is what I feel like. This is truly what I feel like. I truly feel like they're trolling. I feel like everybody's using the internet for what it does best, and that is push false stories really fast. And they also use it to gauge what they can get off.
Yeah.
If you think that these people who ever run these accounts don't know that they're quoting songs that were used for previous Nazi things, if you think they don't know that they're using quotes that were used for, you're an idiot. They know. What they're trying to see is, what can we get off? And how many people will support something they can easily look up and see is Nazi retic?
Did you?
Because nobody looks shit up no more.
The billionaire, I think his name's Richard, maybe the Virgin Mobile guy. He just had to rename his yacht because he didn't realize it spelled "I am Nazi" backwards. Like, how did you just miss that?
He didn't miss that, man.
No, he didn't.
It's just that the temperatures are heating up, and he's like, "Oh shit, let me protect my assets."
Yeah, let me tuck my Nazi flag.
Let me put that away for a little bit. It's getting hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna fold it neatly though.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure it's undamaged. Let's put it away. Now we'll get to the Greenland shit though.
Go ahead.
Personally, I just want to. I want to keep it light to start off, and I do want to talk about the Drewski preacher skit that caused so much commotion with everybody.
What I love
in the
about
world.
that skit is every scene that he did was from something that actually took place.
You can go find it.
Yes.
You know, and that's why I didn't get the whole follow up of some people like, oh, he mocking God, and oh, why would he even do something about the church? Nah, he took it too far. First and foremost, y'all,
that shit was funny as hell.
You know, he's touching on a very serious thing, dog. Like, churches don't pay taxes, bro.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you remember when the hurricanes hit and Joel Osteen wouldn't let them in the church, even though they were like drowning because he didn't want to get his carpets dirty. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, bro.
I do think Drewski is a new type of comic, though. You know, obviously it is. What the fuck? Did you just light a wick? And didn't you just have a lighter?
This is a hemp wick.
I understand, but you had a lighter, so why use that?
Because I don't want to smoke butane.
Okay. All right. You sound very vegan.
I'm just educated, dog.
You know, it burns off, right? It burns off.
What burns off?
The butane when you light it.
No, it doesn't, man. When you light. So when I light a lighter, as this is sitting here fueling, the butane is fueling as well. Correct?
Yeah, it's burning off though.
When this is burning, it's answer me, bro. When this is burning, is the butane not coming out of here as well?
Fair.
Correct. So when you put this up to it and you pull in that flame, what are you also pulling in?
Do you notice a difference? But okay, and in the same argument though, would that wick?
I do.
Does that wick doesn't absorb any butane? Is that what you're trying to tell me? It's magical powers.
Once that wick is lit,
it burns it off.
Because nothing is pulling in the butane. So once the fire hits, just the fire is hitting this, and then it starts to burn into hemp. And now I'm lighting my hemp with hemp.
Okay.
And there is a very large difference. I guarantee you, listen to me. Smoke shops down in Florida, one day when you went eating her out and you happen to pass a smoke shop, go in there and get you a hemp wick. And whenever y'all get you some little weed,
motherfucker, you act like we ain't got weeds, man. Don't be talking
roll
like
up,
that.
roll up two separate joints, right? I want you to light one with the hemp wick, one with your lighter. And you tell me which one tasted better and smoked better.
Speaking of, dude, one of my clients gave me this to do vape, and it's got three different strains, right? You can hit them all separately. You can combo two,
or together.
Or you can do all three. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
It is a little bit much. It's excessive, but what are you gonna do? So I wanted to share a funny moment with you. It was like, because I feel like we're at an age now. Like, you should always keep it real with your friends, but I feel like when you're younger and you're still full of like hope and wanderlust, and you lie to your friends to make them feel good. Not necessarily lie, but like you hype them up and shit. And now we're at a certain age where you just, you got to come with certain grips of reality, right? And I remember I was in the car with you one day, and I was like, man, I think I want to start dating again, but, I might have to lower these standards. And instead of being like, nah, man, don't ever lower yourself, he was like, yep, go ahead and lower them, Bo. If you don't want to be lonely, go ahead and lower them standards.
Go ahead and drop them standards,
buddy.
and
drop them standards. But which standards, bro? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big girl fan. I'm not.
Not either. Yeah. Damn, we got to stop saying that. We got to stop saying that because we be pushing potential fans away.
Sexually, it's just not my body type.
We still got to stop saying it, bro. We're pushing away potential listeners because we don't want to fuck them. They don't have to know we don't want to fuck them.
So you want us to lie to them? Like, hey,
I know, but we're divulging information that wasn't asked for.
I am in.
Oh yeah, in case you guys didn't know,
I'm on a celibacy journey. That's my excuse.
Shout out to you in that journey, because no sir.
I'm at like 16 months. I'm dead serious.
What's up, man?
Well, I mean, I guess it is and it isn't. I know when I bust that nut, though, it's going to be glorious, bro.
Yeah, you might have to be put on some IVs or something after that to get your shit back together.
Sure. What the fuck was that movie? Was it Scary Movie when he busted the nut and then he slowly flattened?
Yeah. Drained his whole, turned to a skeleton. Yeah.
But I want to touch base on that. So when I feel like we should be more open on that, especially in private. You ain't got a blast. I think everyone takes everything to the internet now. When some conversations should be held in private. Like, my mom is big for this. Like, she posts happy birthday to my son every year on Facebook, and he doesn't even have a Facebook. So I'm like, who's that for? I love you, Mom, but that is a weird thing. If
you touch on what I said last episode, though, these phones, they've made it everything.
Yeah,
it's everything.
Speaking of
communication,
I finally have a full working phone.
Look at that.
Yeah, I did not. Fighting tooth and nail. I did not want to, because I think it's fun to tell part of my story, like just for like humble brag to myself. I'm like, look what all I accomplished. I don't even have cell phone service. What are you doing?
Let me say, like, I totally get it, because, like I said, man, lately I've just been really busy, and I also got a 3-year-old kid, and so it's like, she takes a lot of attention when she's home with us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be in my phone, man. Like, and there's part of it that I'm like, I feel like I'm missing out sometimes, or I feel like maybe I'm not putting myself into conversations I should be in because I'm not on my phone. Yeah. But the amount of peace I have lately, bro, is unmatched versus when I'm trying to be a part of all this shit going on on these phones, bro. That shit it's all. I think what it comes down to is understanding that real life is not the internet, and what I'm more specifically saying is that the internet is thousands of things, probably millions, but thousands of things going on at once. Yeah. Some of them are happening in real time. Some happened last week and you're just now being shown. Some are being forecasted to happen in the future. When you try to keep up with all of that shit, I don't know how people do it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, It's too much for me.
Yeah,
I get
and
overwhelmed.
you know what? I want to piggyback on that a little bit. You know, I got into it with friends, some acquaintances, whatever they want to label themselves this week. You know, sometimes I just feel like it's whatever that title changes depending on how beneficial I choose to be that week. But
Oh yeah, believe it.
when I realized the only space that they have any effect on my life right now is the time and space that I allow them to have on Facebook. That's it. That is it. You know what I mean? And that
stops right there.
Stops right there. And I have noticed that Facebook is more for like, you know, the people that you do know, or like it's back home for me, you know, because my other platforms are not. You know, majority of my or first time or non-followers. I feel like that's my analytics right now. And I'm just like, you know, every now and then I will check in, but like, you know, especially Cincinnati right now, like I love it and it's developing. They're getting ready to redo the area around TQL Stadium, which I think is great. But we were talking the other day is like the more that they keep offering, the population of the city size is not growing. So you're just going to have more spread out people. So big empty pockets of the city because the soccer game's going on. And it's, you know, it used to be everything looked filled because there wasn't so many options. You know? Do you think they ever expand the city limits?
No.
Yeah,
there's probably something in the clause that they can if it, you know, obviously if the capacity goes up, but no.
Well, the schools would have to get fucking better. The schools
Come on now.
would have to get better.
Come on now.
Yeah.
What you want to talk about?
Well, what else do I got? As I'm getting older, I'm going to try and say this correctly. My fuckability to ick ratio is trending in the direction I don't want to go. By no fault of my own. The older I get, the balder I get, the bigger my belly gets. Yeah, you hear that drum? Oh. Yeah, I don't care.
It's disgusting.
It's fuck you. Okay.
What he's saying is, guys, if you guys, I'm not, because I'm kind of getting fat too. What he's saying is, though, is that his level of getting bitches to his level of giving bitches the ick. He's leaning more into the ick, guys. We got to help him out.
There's nothing I can do about it. This is just my face. I think it's a decent face.
It's just who you are.
Yeah, but like you can like, especially, so for example, I got hired at this restaurant. And they're like, when I interviewed, they're like, you know what? I interviewed with a male manager, the GM. He was like, you're the kind of guy that we need here. And in my mind, I'm hearing you need guys here. And we're going to make a spot for you. And I went and did training one day, and it was entire female staff. My trainer was like, you're doing great. You don't need any of this. Here's the menus. You'll be back tomorrow. I don't even think you need all this training. And I get a call the next day. Meanwhile, I had just spent 4 hours tracking down my social security card, my birth certificate, so I could be on the up and up. And they called me, and they're like, hey, how's your day going? And I'm like, oh, it's going great. I just spent all this time. They're like, so I don't lose this job. They're like, about that. We don't think it's going to work out.
Oh, man.
And it maybe it was your pacing. I was following someone the fuck around. Like, and I didn't ask too many questions because I didn't want to get my feelings hurt. But I think I just gave one of those girls the ick, and I don't know if there's anything I could have done differently. You know, guys, I'm a nice guy. I know middle-aged, bald, slightly chubby white men are dangerous in today's America. I guess. But you know what? Be nice, ladies. I needed that job. Now I have a better one, but whatever. So how do you think some guys can compensate for that as your looks start to fade, as your cool factor starts to fade? Because there's going to be a group of young women that don't give a fuck.
So we like to call it the bare minimum. The bare minimum policy. All right.
Okay.
Bare minimum policy is when you are probably, if you happen to, you know, you at a function or, you know, you at a mixer or something and you realize, oh, I'm unking here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm Unc in here. I'm the oldest guy, and I'm Unc. I'm not. Don't know what I happen to be in some place that I am not all the way acclimated with. Do the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You offer a lighter here and there. You don't offer a drink.
Yeah.
You just go outside. You smoke your joints. Might need a lighter. Bare minimum.
Bare minimum.
Because you gotta let that shit find you at this point. It's gotta find you, and it will. That kind of aura when you go in and you are the oldest guy in there, and you're not paying these young bras no mind. You're not paying nobody no mind. They get to wondering who you are. Does he own this place?
Yeah.
Is he one of the managers? Who is he? That's how you get it going. You do the bare minimum. You stay in your bubble and you look important.
Yeah. And
that's what comes with age.
That's kind of what I did the other day. Ian and I got invited to a mixer, and we thought we were going to meet this client, and he sent us, and we were meeting up with his wife, which huge sign of trust. But he also didn't tell us that it was an all women's mixer. So it's 150 women, professional women. It's just me and Ian, and I'm wearing my oldest cardigan, actually a Dead Rich shirt that Reg Pack made.
Dead Rich.
And a captain's hat, and these dread ladies are dressed to the nines. They're like parading me around, and I also had like my camera bag, so I felt like that girl that had that huge purse when she knows she should have brought a clutch. And I'm just like, oh, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Shuffling past people, shit.
But no, it was really good, and they made us feel important. And you know what? Like DJ already told me that when you bring a camera to stuff like that, it's like a little cheat code. They automatically think you're important or somebody because they have and people make their own assumptions. Sometimes in your favor, sometimes not. But that was cool, man. We landed another big contract out of that. So I mean, dude, I just hoping I play this shit right. I will tell you one thing. Music is taking a background right now because for whatever reason, they seem in words only. You would think that these are the most desperate, willing to do what it takes, put the time in, put the hours in, do the small things, make the 10 videos of your song because that's what it takes. And I can't get songs complete. I can't get them even when we get them finished. I can't get them to market or promo, and they're like, "Well, why isn't it hitting?" Because you're not even trying. And I think the biggest thing one of the biggest things that bothers me with that is like I'll beg them, can I get a video of you doing your song? Can I get a video? I'm going to promo it for you, and you know me, I will. And they're like, "Oh, I can't. I'm doing this," and then I see them doing a lip sync battle to some A-list celebrity song that has nothing to do with them, and I'm like, "You could have spent that time doing your own fucking song. What is the problem?"
The problem is kind of go back to the point I was saying earlier, though, is it's too much going on at once. And a lot of the times, more often than not, this was just me like 4 years ago. Like you want to be involved in everything. And you salty when you not. Oh, they ain't booked me for that. They ain't hit me up for that. Well, I'm definitely going to get on this.
Yeah.
Oh, when they doing this, I'm trying to be... And now it's all these challenges, and you can hop on TikTok, and bro, it's too much, and it takes, and it's a few people out there that are able to sit down and be like, all right, I want to push this single, I want to do a photo shoot this week, follow me, I want to do dress rehearsal this day, I want to do the video. It's difficult though because we live in this time of like every day, like I was saying about Facebook monetizing everybody.
Yeah.
Now you're on a 30 to 31 day time crunch in your mind of how much you need to do on this platform to make however much money and get however many views. So now you can't even comfortably feel like I'm gonna do a rollout and I'm gonna only post one on Tuesday and then I'm gonna post on Saturday. No, because now you're like, I'm not gonna have enough reach. I'm not gonna make enough money. And it's just you got to really take that sacrifice right now, bro. Like, truthfully, over the last year, I've developed a lot of different content and avenues for me to do content from. And then I kind of slowed down. But I slowed down because I realized I was just going Like, I didn't have no direction. I was just going and going and going. And I got people like, yeah, keep doing your reviews. Yeah, man, keep doing your skits, bro. Drop some music. Do it all. Cool. I'm going to do it all. But I'm going to do it all and I'm going to make it look good because I don't have the time to sit at home all day and do this shit. And that's the difference with a lot of people too, is that some people do get to wake up every single day, cut their phone or their computer on and do all the challenges that are hot.
Yeah.
To do all the, share all the stuff that's trending every day. They have the time to do that. I don't. So I'm like, all right, I got to plan this shit out. I got to take the sacrifice that I might not be able to get a whole bunch of content for the first 3 months of this year. But by April, I'm going to be ready to go.
Yeah.
And so these guys that you're working with.
I understand what you're saying, but my main point was like, okay, you didn't have time to do
your song is a song that they did, but they're doing 12 other different things at the same time.
Correct. I get it. I guess I'm just trying to find time in there. And I get it, like, if you can't get to it, but some of them I've been asking for months. I'm like, fuck. And
Priorities.
I got to go back to the John Carlos thing. He took the time to make me a video that he said I can't use. I was like, that is weird.
Well, and then everything is a case-by-case situation, because with John Carlos, He's went and talented. Did it, but he didn't want you to put it out, but he went and did it. So he did prioritize what you needed, but he just didn't know, oh, you want to post this. Okay, cool. But at the same time, you got people who aren't even taking 25 seconds to give you a clip. Those are people you need to write down in your little black notebook. Don't work with again.
Speaking of,
you feel me?
Little black notebook. I'm writing in right now.
That was not scripted, y'all. I just took a wild fucking guess.
Yeah. Because I'm doodling, taking notes at all times. So, are you allowed to talk about the dispensary stuff that you wanted to talk about yet, or you still got to? No. Yeah, don't ruffle feathers. I was just curious.
Yeah. I mean, it's just Ohio's weird, and it's just nice that there are dispensaries in Ohio and stuff. And I don't know. The laws keep changing left and right, and so that's why it's a touchy subject, because 1 minute we're all good to go recreationally for the whole state, and then next minute it's like, nope, you can definitely still get arrested for this shit. You can definitely still get stopped outside for smoking a joint. But just 3 months ago, it was all good. So I don't know. I try to just count my blessings and just stay out the way for real. Yeah.
Speaking of, I mean, I wanted to ask something too. And I don't know if you wanted to disclose this, because I was thinking about it. Like, and we've discussed this a little bit before. When you had the success with scoring, it set such a high metric that, and this is just from the outside looking, at times I feel like it may have left you a little bit scorned, because other projects that you were much more passionate about didn't reach those same levels of success. And now, and for yourself, once you've set a metric of success, you always, that's the bar. Right? Can I ask though, if someone else got landed or placement on that, what'd you bag for all that? Okay, were you comfortable sharing that?
No, I can't disclose it.
Already said you would.
But just know that licensing though.
Was it six figures?
No.
Okay.
But just know though that licensing and stuff, it's a very detailed process, and when you're doing records, you got to think about everybody involved, producer, who's on what, how much of the song did you do, who was the engineer, and then who distributed this. It's a lot of breakdown, and it was a big learning lesson though. It was just a lot. It happened so fast, and then next thing you know, we're calling lawyers and we're doing percentages and we're doing it, and it's like it was just, we were learning in the fire. We got thrown right in the fire of success, and then you make so we just and I think what killed us though. And it's like, I don't know, sometimes I just think about how life is sometimes, and it's like some people just get hit with it no matter what, because that shit happened, but it happened right when the pandemic happened. And nobody could go outside. We couldn't go celebrate. Like, we really couldn't.
Yeah, you couldn't maximize.
Do what we were supposed to do with that opportunity that was given to us, and that, you know, we could have made way more money if we were able to actually like do and travel and stuff like that. And it's just
is that still
it's crazy, bro.
Is that still currently in rotation on 2K?
No, it's not on the new 2K. It's still on the 2K21, but it's still on rotation in Cincy on the weekends.
Oh, okay. That's a weird. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that they broke it down like that.
Yeah, I mean 2K, because the way it is, that was for that year for that game, and then they do a new soundtrack every year, and sometimes they bring back certain songs that people liked or whatever. But yeah, man, you know, at the end of the day, it was just a great opportunity, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And I think that when people get their opportunity to do some sync licensing and get behind the scenes and really see how it's all worked up and what it's about, you realize it sometimes it's not a bad idea to go in the studio and make some stuff targeted for movies, targeted for sports, because there are companies out there who only seek that and will pay you.
Yeah.
And they will put you in a larger platform. And it's about just building relationships. And so, yeah, man. Yeah. Scoring was cool.
Damn, dude, this lady is, sorry. I'm trying to respond to this lady, and she just keeps messaging me. So every time she does, it closes the window.
Like, ma'am, relax.
Yeah, relax. She's Puerto Rican, though. She's very excited.
Oh, good. I don't know what her being Puerto Rican has to do with anything, but anyway.
So Puerto Rican women are very,
time.
very assertive, aggressive women. Is all I'm saying. So she's very like intense. I love that this new camera is so.
Put your hand in front of it real quick, and then bring it back.
Oh, that's an easy fix because that is fucking driving me nuts. It's like I got beer goggles on randomly.
It's just. Something about it's not letting it autofocus on you. I don't know if your background is too dark or what it is.
Well, I've done it with no background too. It's a lot of it's emotion. I feel like. Oh, that thing's tough. Do you have any topics? I mean, I got a couple more.
Oh no, I'm here. Yeah, so we got the Indiana Hoosier football team just won the national championship for the first time ever.
Crazy! What a story.
Ever.
What a story.
They beat all of the really good teams, so this is like going to be a super undisputed thing. Like there's no asterisks near this, none of that. They whooped ass.
I still don't think they're better than LSU historically, though.
Historically, absolutely not. But
yeah, that Joe Burrow team. But this year was incredible. They were the losers.
Well, I don't know. This is my thing, though, bro. That's the thing, though. I'm sorry. They might be better, bro, because they beat better teams than the LSU team beat.
Yeah, but LSU was just so dominant.
LSU was dominant as shit, but Indiana, like, they beat really good tewant like really good. Every team that they beat probably could have won the championship. You know, like, I don't want. That's a vague way to say it, but I just feel like Indiana basically every time they beat somebody, Indiana was just the favorite to win because they were beating the favorite. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
I will say, Miami surprised me though. You know, with their playoff run, I didn't necessarily. They were on the cusp, but that run they went on. I mean, they beat some good teams too.
Yeah, they did. Miami showed up. They showed up.
I'm not a big Carson Beck fan. He kind of looks like a pecker.
He looks like Sid from Ice Age.
Yeah, he looks like a dick. I'm not gonna lie.
He does. He's like 27 to 26.
Yeah, something like that. I did not laugh, but like everybody's making such a huge deal that they showed a Bella Danger on like the Jumbotron. And it's like every man was like, "Who? I know her. She's a regular person. She likes the hurricanes like I do." And she has a built-in hurricane.
all these motherfuckers regular as fuck for real.
Yeah, they are. They
are, bro.
One thing though that I've noticed, like you get a lot of like Riley Reid, Lana Rhodes, and some of these other ones. Now they've made all the money and all that. They're like, I want all my stuff taken down. I want all my stuff, which is fine. It's their right, but it's not because they're embarrassed. It's because it's taking away traffic from their OnlyFans that they still have up.
And it's taken away from indoor featuring. But this is my thing, though. some of that shit ain't theirs. Some of that shit is the company who they did the film
Yeah,
for.
they signed the contract. So I'm sorry that you gangbanged 11 dudes for pizza.
For pizza, yeah. I'm so sorry about that. But it's never going anywhere because you signed this contract. And hey, man, that's why, business is business. People got to understand these contracts and what you sign up for. Like momentary shit, bro. I'm just trying my best to really just learn these lessons about momentary shit.
Yeah.
And what it affects down the road. And that kind of was what was really big for me at the end of 2022 when I had just finished my run from the whole scoring thing. I went solo. First, I went solo from the group thing. Mm-hmm. Then scoring happens. We build the studio and all that. And I was just living so far in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, which is what you should do, somewhat.
I was going to just say that.
But it's got to be a balance. You got to be able to look at certain situations and go, yes, this sounds fun right now, but does this make sense for 3 months down the road, a year down the road? Like, it was trips I was taking, bro, that just, I did not need to take them. Like, I went up to All-Star Weekend because I hired a PR agent. I went up to All-Star Weekend in Cleveland to go be at this event with the Memphis Grizzlies DJ or whatever to get my song played. Now, in the moment, that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. For sure. I'm going. Cleveland is 4 hours away. I'm about to hop in the car right now and go. Me and Guy hop in the car, shoot straight up there.
Yeah. Shout out to Guy, by the way. He's doing his thing.
But when you get to the event, and the event's nice, but the capacity is like 200 people because it's a private event.
Yeah.
Is it important people in here? Yeah, but when the DJ plays your song, he plays it one time.
Yeah.
I'm not super VIP in here. He's playing this song once, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's like, once it's all said and done, I done spent money to get up here. I done bought a bottle in here because I'm around motherfuckers who I need to make. You feel me? Like, I'm in the moment. Yeah. Now I'm looking back. I'm like, man, that was $1,000 day for nothing.
For what?
No one called me after that. You know what I'm saying? No one was like, hey, that song he played, like, $1,000 day for nothing. But in the moment, it sounded good. So I just been like, I've been saying no to a lot lately. Like, a lot of stuff. It's been like, nah, sounds cool, but I'm going to go ahead and chill. When I do something, I want to make sure this shit is bang, son. Boom.
Yeah. Well, we need a title for the song we're about to release. I've been going back and forth from All of Me to Ain't Shit Changed. I don't know. What do you think? I like that track. I don't know how enthusiastic you are about it, but I'm pretty enthusiastic.
We don't call it more of it.
What? More of it?
More of it. We'll call it more.
The moral of it? More. We spell. I don't know if we could. We could probably put MORE.
No. We don't gotta be all woke about it.
No, I was just. You know what, Fame. This is a collaboration, so I will take your consideration. Although you like to shoot mine down disrespectfully.
Nah, you can. I mean, truthfully.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
You can name it what you want.
I don't know. More of it though. We'll play around on that. My cousin did go for a stretch with that accordion line, but we'll see if he can bring that together.
Went for a fucking stretch, he did.
Yeah, and didn't even use the word stretch. I think he said bend it like an accordion, and I was like, that doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Oh yeah, I don't know why he chose accordion.
He was trying to keep up with you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he was, and that's fine. That's what he should do. What do you got coming up this week?
Studio session tomorrow and Friday. I should be starting to film some stuff for this new music I've been making. I really been just quietly working on music, man. I haven't really been doing much of the whole Facebook, Instagram announcing shit. I'm kind of just gonna make my shit, drop it.
I've been kind of just thinking about. I've been kind of trying to do that approach too. I mean, obviously, I dropped the clips, but that's just from But like, I am still waiting for you to do a review for Those Days that you promised me 3 months ago.
Yeah, you need a review. Santino needs a review. I owe a couple people reviews, but this is my thing though.
Speaking of Santino,
this is my thing.
Go ahead.
No, I did tell you I was gonna do it, and part of me is like, yeah, I should do it because I told you I was going to do it. But the other part of me is like,
what?
I'm gonna do it because I told you to do it. You know, and this
You could have said no, like, and I would have accepted that, but you did.
But that's what I'm saying. I was at a point where I was like, yeah. But when people asked me, I didn't know how to be like, yeah, I'll do it, but I want $20 or something. Not you, but other people that I've told I would do a review for or whatever. But because I'm honestly like, I am not somebody who I've come to realize that I am not somebody who likes to do shit for free on my spare time because of how busy I am right now. I want this to be very clear that this is about my life right now.
Yeah.
Me doing shit for free in my spare time now is not fun for me because I'm just like, dog, I would rather rest than sit here and talk about y'all rap videos.
Yeah.
Just being honest. You know what I mean? Like, but all in the same though,
rest and let those waves set.
Yeah, these waves is coming in. You really can't see them too well right now, but you see them right there. Look at that.
You see the vanity immediately come out. Hey,
but nah, man, I took on this whole new thing doing these reviews and stuff, and people like them. People want more reviews and stuff, and it's like I had just realized like I was setting myself up for people in the industry that know me to keep on coming up to me and being like, "Oh, fuck with that, bro. You do a review for me," and it's like. Everybody know me. I'm cool. I don't really be on no like extra shit. So I'm like, yeah, I got you, bro. But reality is like, come to me and be like, bruh, I fuck with your reviews and me shoot you a dub to do it. That's
why don't you just pitch it like this? Like, look, yeah, I'll do the review for free, but the edit is $20. Bam.
Boom.
Bam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know. I just know it's a few people I told I would do it. And it's some people I told they know, and some people I told like, yeah, I'll do it for 20 or 25, and then I never hear from them again. And to me, it's just like, I don't think y'all get it. Like $20 ain't shit, bro. I'm about to put this on my platform, and then you can still put it on your platform, and you ain't gotta do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, but it's something I'm still working on. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Clearly you can see I don't have all my direction down with that shit yet. So
I feel you. So wild theory I heard that Eskimos are exiled Mexicans, like how Australia used to be a prison island, and they're like, look at them, those are Mexicans. I feel like there could be some truth to that. Like
it probably is.
You know what I mean? Like farm some shit up here, bitches. And they're like, bet, say less.
Eskimos, Mexicans, it's like, nah. But seriously, though, I think.
You remember when you met your first Eskimo brother?
Nope.
Never met one? Bullshit.
Oh, well, yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we all have. There you go. I just brought that back for you. You're welcome. All right.
But I want to talk a little bit about Ohio. You know, you're in Florida, not Ohio in general, but this big giant snowstorm that's coming. If you heard about this,
I'm in Florida
now. They said, "Oh, fuck you." They said that basically, like, it's been looming, right, and that people were talking about this happening, and it was kind of like getting brushed under the rug until the meteorologist and everybody working in the weather department and stuff, they couldn't deny it anymore. They have to prepare people by law or whatever. So basically, like, we're all getting this big warning. What's today? Wednesday? Mm-hmm. Like yesterday and Wednesday for this like overly dramatic snowfall that's supposed to happen this weekend. And I'm not even talking about like some light shit. Like, I got a homie who's in Baltimore who said they were supposed to get 14 inches of snow. We're supposedly supposed to get 8 to 10 inches of snow. And but this is like a giant thing for like the entire eastern northern shit of America.
Yeah. It's about to be a cold day in hell, I guess. I don't know.
It's about to be a cold day, but my thing is this though. It gets a little deeper though. Okay. Your boy Trump don't fuck with Democratic states. Mm-hmm. He. So let's just say a Democratic state. You guys
aren't going to get any like assistance? Is what you're saying? Like
I do.
Okay.
I do. Last year, I think it was last year, this happened in Texas. Mm-hmm. They had a big ass cold front storm, and power was out for like 21 days.
What?
So can you imagine a state like Minneapolis, for instance, that Trump fucking hates? The power goes out in 20 districts or whatever. I mean, I don't know how you really do scale districts, but it goes out in 10 districts for 20 days, and he's not going to send funding or stuff like that. Like, it's just, you don't know you just can't tell what's going to happen in the world these days. It's like, how much panic should I have? Do I need to go and like stock up the bunker? Do I need to go get soup? Do I need to go get a generator, dog? What the fuck do I need to do, bro?
Though, speaking of soup, did you see that when 50 and Campbell's soup was going back and forth?
No, I didn't.
And he was accusing them of not. He was like, "What the fuck is this? This can't be chicken." So they invited him to where they make Campbell's soup to show him that it's real chicken. Apparently, he accepted. He's my favorite troll.
Oh nah, did you? Nah, but this is recent.
Yes.
They caught one of the fucking CEOs or some shit on hot mic talking about how they like their meat's not real in their soup, and a lot of that shit's like GMO. Like, they caught him on the hot mic, bro. Campbell's.
I don't know what the fuck GMO is, but that shit makes everything delicious. Like, I don't know what it is, dude, but it makes everything fucking. No, I'm thinking of the wrong one. I'm thinking of MSG.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. The Asians are onto something with whatever the fuck MSG is. And I don't even want to know because I'm going to keep eating it.
Don't keep eating it, bro.
Yeah, I will. You know what? It's my body.
So I talked about the Drewski thing. Talked about the college football playoffs. Mm-hmm. I talked about the snowstorm. It's on you.
It's on me. I mean, honestly, I don't think I really have anything besides from trying to be on full abundance. I did talk to one of those people. No, actually, I do want to talk about it. It's a little Cincinnati politics. Do you think, did TJG really leave Tribe?
I don't know. I don't know. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wish them the best. I hope everybody can just be happy and rock out and be creative. The city is weird, and sometimes you'll be doing stuff with people, and then weird stuff happens with stuff in the city, and then you and your people might disagree on it. And I just tell anybody, don't ever let this city divide you from your people, because, like you said, most of this shit, once you close Facebook, it don't reach you no more.
Yeah.
It don't like, a lot of this shit don't matter outside of this shit. So it's like, I hope everything is smooth, but it ain't nothing to do with me. But I hope everybody understands. Like,
I will give some shout outs to the city, though. I have seen a recent spike in open mics, which I'm glad, because when I came back last year, there were none.
Yep.
And, I was able to get it started, and then you were able to help me get it bigger. And now you have Amani Productions. They do theirs. Timeless is getting ready to do one. If We Die, We Die is getting to do one. The William Francis Theater in Hyde Park now does a weekly one. And then whatever Pop Scudda does. Sometimes they paint at 2 a.m. Sometimes they, I don't know what they do. But there's music going on in there. But the city seems to be alive. Like, I love it too, especially in wintertime when a lot of seasonal depression kicks in. A lot of these artists become introverted and isolated. Kudos to the city for having all these platforms. And if you're not taking advantage of them, I don't want to hear you bitching about it.
Facts. Not big facts.
Yeah, but I think that's a good place for us to end this week. What do you say?
Yeah, man, I'm about to go eat some lunch, bro. It's this spot by my spot. Mm-hmm. It's called, I ain't gonna tell you what it's called, but they got some fire paninis, bro.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Panini game, crazy.
I want some pierogies.
Don't know what that is, brother.
It's a Russian dumpling.
Oh, don't sound too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like I don't know, they're kind of similar to, no, it's kind of like a crepe and a dumpling. Like, I don't, but it's got meat and stuff in there. It's really good.
It's not called crepe. It's called a crepe. Crepe.
Yeah, all right. You sound like a creep when you say that.
I took French in high school. Crepe.
Right. I don't know how many stories I've heard of people going over there to France or Italy, and they were so excited to order something in Italian, and then the person that they ordered it from responds in English.
In English, and just ruins the experience.
It cracks me up. All right, dude. This is the Blind View podcast series with Fame Wino. I'm Diggity as always. Hey, you know what? Be kind to somebody today. And if you can't be, mind your fucking business. That's a wrap.